Gentlemen, the Fiend has evolved.
The face of fear at his most frightening.
Somehow the Fiend is even more frightening than ever.
Creepier, more sinister, and looks to be even more dominant.
Yeah, considering how dominant the Fiend has already proven to be, the WWE has once again been placed on notice.
Just as Bray Wyatt himself evolves, the Fiend has evolved as well.
Yeah, Corey, and I don't think anyone is ready for this new face of the Fiend. The original Tribal Chief is here.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
After all Reigns has been through, he is still a force to be reckoned with.
Roman Reigns still has the power and the determination to plow through anything that gets in his way.
And whatever you do, do not call it a comeback. Roman returned every bit as dominant as ever before. This is what they mean when they say aura.
Roman Reigns once again acknowledged by the WWE Universe.
And a little advice to anyone who may share the ring with Roman: it's best served that you do the same.
No doubt about it, Roman Reigns has firmly solidified his legacy here in WWE.
One of the most dominant superstars we've ever seen, and he's planning on reminding everyone of that fact here tonight.
There's no doubt that he's going to try and prove that in this one. The constant question still lingers. How long can Reigns remain at the head of the table?
The being we see in the opposite corner is the personification of evil. No one is more sadistic or vengeful than the Fiend.
I cannot fathom the agony that the Fiend's victims feel as their body and mind are being ripped apart.
Scoop slam! Turn it around with a reversal.
Big cross body.
Fending off the Fiend.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Retaliates. Man.
Clothesline. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Oh, that'll rattle the insides of your head.
Corey, what do you think the Fiend has in store tonight?
The Fiend is all about mind games and pain, tearing his opponent apart both mentally and physically. No doubt that's what he plans to do in this match.
Reigns' position at the head of the table being challenged there.
The Fiend found his way in there and attacked with horrifying brutality.
Breaker.
Right to the lower back.
The Fiend is sustaining the attack.
And the Fiend has managed to play both the mental and physical game well here, tearing apart the psyche and the body at this point.
And an elbow drop for added measure. Reigns gets out of harm's way.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle.
Way to avoid that. Snapmare delivered by Reigns, and
follows it up with a boot right to the face. Oh, Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this.
Driving the elbow. Lining up Reigns. Opportunities like this rarely open up.
oh, there it is. The mandible claw. It's locked in. Will Fiend end it here?
And the cover. Somehow he kicked out.
Amazing. What resilience being shown from Reigns here tonight.
Though you gotta believe he'll be looking for the kill shot one more time.
Crushing the knee there.
Reigns had that scouted.
Right to the ribs. Cross body.
Comes crashing down. Reigns is getting dismantled here.
The Fiend has clearly frozen the opposition with fear.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
Thunderous shot to the back.
Hammer and sickle! He looks absolutely gassed here.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP.
Clothesline! So effective. Ooh, one step ahead there.
He's managing to get some control back now.
Maybe Reigns has found a new source of aggression to battle back with, and the core are taking on some damage. So much torque on the knee and ankle.
Just a debilitating chain of maneuvers from the Fiend.
The homework done on Roman is paying off.
Superman Fiend is down for the count. And a kick out at only one.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message. Thunderous shot to the back.
Shades of the USSR with the hammer and sickle.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
The end could be near for the Tribal Chief.
Can you imagine if Roman Reigns trying to get out of the submission and does?
Piercing the throat. High cross body. Clawing the face. Is this necessary?
Ripping at the eye.
Oh, God. Hammering down on the knee. Down to Odin, and a double axe handle smash.
Reigns is facing some serious trouble.
The aggression from the Fiend is unmatched.
Oh, no. This is where you got to consider just running away.
Clothesline.
Running senton.
Crushing impact.
Oh, he slips out of harm's way. Reigns able to sidestep.
That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
And deep into the match, Reigns lets fly another heavy attack there.
The head of the table will keep fighting until he has nothing left.
Oh, there it is. The mandible claw. It's locked in.
That could finish off Roman. Cover.
It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end.
Here is your winner, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
The Fiend reveling in victory.
No remorse, just violence. The Fiend knew exactly what he needed to do to get the job done.
WWE Universe, bow before the ruler.
Sir, yes, sir. Oba Femi is an absolute powerhouse.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds, the NXT champion, Oba Femi.
A track and field standout before arriving in WWE.
Yeah, but Oba's taken to in-ring competition like the proverbial fish to water.
Honestly looks custom built for this business.
Thus far, Oba's proven to be nearly unstoppable.
Yeah, I agree, Corey. He has brushed obstacles aside and continues to establish himself as a major force in this industry. The original Tribal Chief is here.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
After all Reigns has been through, he is still a force to be reckoned with.
Roman Reigns still has the power and the determination to plow through anything that gets in his way.
And whatever you do, do not call it a comeback. Roman returned every bit as dominant as ever before. Listen to this crowd, the respect this man has earned.
The WWE Universe watched Roman conquer this business. They know he is a generational talent.
Roman operates on a different level. He stands alone even among the greats.
He is one of one. There's the bell, and we have Roman Reigns ready for action here.
Arguably one of the most dominant figures the WWE Universe has ever seen. I can't think of anyone Roman's faced that hasn't fallen victim to the Tribal Chief at some point in their careers. That kind of control before the bell even rings is hard to contend with.
I don't think anyone likes being within firing range of Reigns.
And it's going to be an uphill battle because Oba Femi is in the ring as well.
Well, that might be an understatement, Saxton. Femi's been on absolute fire lately, boasting an unreal win-loss record. He came into WWE with a tremendous amount of momentum, and it really doesn't seem like anything is going to be able to slow this big man down.
Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that. Take it over!
Going for the win here. Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
And a kick out. Oh, turning the pin around.
Oh, that gets reversed.
Into the cover.
That was an easy kick out for Roman.
Bold move to go for the pinfall this early in the matchup.
Oh, kick right to the gut. I'm sure Oba Femi would claim that he has no weaknesses, but Corey, what do you think Oba Femi's greatest weakness could be in this match?
Oh, I think you just answered your own question, Cole. Oba Femi is one monster of a man, but the ruler's hubris is his biggest vulnerability. So when you're up against Oba, you can use that hubris to your advantage. Let Oba underestimate you. Let him think he holds all the cards. Then flip the script and strike when the moment's just right.
Sliding into the ring now. Ooh. Force the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection. And Femi is going full tilt here.
One attack after another from Femi.
Tossing them aside.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective. turns that in his favor.
Finally, Roman's able to interrupt these attacks.
Reigns isn't allowing that burst of attacks to throw him off his game.
And Femi's focus got lost there. Oh, gets caught up in a bad position.
Intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike.
And a well-timed counter.
Battering away with a series of brutal clotheslines in the corner.
Destroying his opponent.
Getting the cover here, eye in the end.
Fending off a 2 count there.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before 2. Reigns has identified the target. Step. Wow, Reigns nailed it.
Here's the pin.
How?
Taken out at 1 after that is unheard of.
It's not often we see the tribal chief held up at the 1-yard line. You have to think Roman will want to dial up that maneuver one more time. And the tribal chief being met with hostility there.
Yeah, but this kind of damage is to be expected this deep in a match.
Sidewalk slam.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Oh.
He wastes no time dodging the attack.
Driven down.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
Oh, stop to the tummy.
Tummy?
This fight seems to be heading in our direction.
Be ready to evacuate, gentlemen.
Reigns has to turn the tide quickly.
And now thrown back into the ring.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout. And he is directed into the corner.
Shoulder to the stomach.
Boot to the stomach.
Oba creates an opening for himself.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
Textbook jumping clothesline. Ooh. Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
Clothesline.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Unleashed might and force.
The pain's too great. That's it.
Here is your winner, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
Like clockwork, the win goes to Roman Reigns.
Call it the most predictable result in all of WWE.
Just pure dominance from Reigns.
Here comes Finn Balor.
A man who has competed and succeeded at the highest level all over the world.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn
The Balor Club has been disbanded. The only support this man needs is from his family in the Judgment Day.
I hate to agree with you on this, Corey, but you're right. Balor has never been more dangerous, more competitive, more successful than he's been with the Judgment Day.
He added the undisputed tag titles to his resume as part of the Judgment Day, and Balor's leadership has brought championship glory to every member of the group.
And the Prince has also taken his rightful spot back in the main event picture where he so rightfully belongs.
Judgment Day has arrived for anyone in the ring with Balor tonight.
Here comes the best in the world.
CM Punk is here.
And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
CM Punk, always a brash and defiant competitor.
And Punk has had to fight his way to the very top, using his own unique style in the ring.
Learned to rely on his own toughness and hard-headedness.
Whether you love him or hate him, his approach has made CM Punk an all-time great.
Well, this man is taking aim at the Prince. Guys, he better not miss.
Yeah, it takes a lot of guts to step up to a competitor like Finn Balor, but a win could change his career.
And it's the best in the world, CM Punk, looking to get things going in singles action.
We all know that Punk has a habit of rubbing people the wrong way with the things he says, but to use his own words, tell me when he's telling lies. Because Punk's proven time and time again that when the bell rings, he can more than back up the things he says.
Yeah, Corey, it's a quality that doesn't exactly make Punk a lot of friends, but again, in his own words, he's not here to make friends.
Yeah, but just remember that you always have to watch your back when you're in the ring with Finn Balor, a man who even dares to call himself Backstabber Balor.
You've got to admire the guy for being honest and to the point, Saxton. Finn Balor's always been cold-blooded. It's just that he finally lowered the veil. Balor is extremely dangerous.
Oof! From the ground up.
What a suplex.
Getting air with that forearm.
Oh, shocking inside cradle. Small packages could be it.
And only a 1 count.
Still early goings here for these men. My goodness, that'll stop anyone. Oh my! Oh no, the referee catches a misfire.
Unleashed on the knee, and that might drastically slow things down.
Oh, by a forearm smash.
Time to see what you're made of.
Ah, gut check.
Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking.
Swing blade. He's looking a little worn down now.
Yeah, Finn tipped those scales in his favor with that attack.
And clearly stooping low with that attack. It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that. Corey, Finn Balor has proven time and again that he is a dangerous opponent both in and out of the ring. How do you stand a chance against someone with the physical and mental skill of Balor?
I think you have to approach them separately, Cole. Balor's going to start with the mind games early, so you can't let him plant any seeds of frustration. If you can prevent that, you should be able to weather his physical storm.
So much torque on the knee and ankle. And now the gears are really turning for Balor.
It's got to be hard to be CM Punk right now. He's in a bad place. This is where it could all end for him.
Caught with that forearm. And he evades the attack. DDT!
Landed. He's already feeling the effects.
Yeah, watching CM Punk aggressively work the opposition.
European uppercut.
And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now.
Check out the springboard. Misses the target.
Ooh, double axe handle.
Destructive arm breaker.
Measured elbow drop. Countering that offense.
Ooh, there it is. He could end it here.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
He's still in this. Oh, man.
Ooh, elbow strike.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Pressing their foot right into the gut. That's gotta hurt.
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue.
Man, what a hit.
Dropping the elbow.
Really continuing to take a beating in this match.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor. You know what he's thinking, and it is not good.
Check out the springboard.
Whoa! Springboard! Clothesline!
Oof! Kick finds it.
These two going strike for a strike, it seems. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Punk is shaky. The end of the track for him could be near.
Balor with
19-16.
Balor could take this one.
And going for the pin. Oh, and he just kicked out.
I thought that was it, but the resilient CM Punk refused to stay down.
Finn cannot believe what just happened. What else does he need to do?
Leg blade by Finn Balor.
Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Finn is reaching that other level. CM Punk doing what he can to alter the beatdown.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
And Finn Balor connected nicely there.
Rocked his opponent. He's able to slip away from that.
Oh my God, vicious backbreaker.
You know, it was only a matter of time before this man would make it all about himself.
Are you surprised, Byron?
I guess I shouldn't be.
Drop kick from behind. Balor has him marked. And Balor's attack gets...
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
Balor's in a terrible predicament.
Going for the cover.
Whoa! That's impossible.
I can't believe what we just saw.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. These men have shown no indication of staying down.
Their guts, their fire won't allow them to give up.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Big time height on that kick.
Uncorked a big punch. Loving blow.
Punk goes to the jaw with a running knee.
Into a bulldog.
He looks defenseless as he struggles to get his bearings.
Looking to go up high.
Up high, cross body.
Balor retaliates. A big forearm connects. He answers right back. Caught with a lariat.
Stopping the
Forearm smash after the stomps.
Hold on. He's just measuring him now.
Balor going for broke.
19-16. Did Balor secure a win? Cover.
And finally, he picks up the victory.
Here is your winner, Finn Balor.
He was able to push aside the metaphorical noise in this one and secure the victory.
Yeah, they put up a good fight, but you have to imagine their head was not in the right place after that distraction.
That's true, Saxton. It's hard to focus on just the match when there's an outside variable at play.
Here comes the Samoan Werewolf.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Hatu.
You are looking at the new enforcer of the bloodline.
It's almost like a trained wolf that hunts down any prey and tears them apart.
And Jacob has strength, speed, and aggression unlike anyone else in WWE. You cannot allow Reigns to intimidate you.
Yeah, well, that's probably easier said than done. He is in for the fight of his life.
Now's the time. Acknowledge your OTC.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
The original tribal chief. Some say the only tribal chief.
But Roman returned to a much different world. He went from the island of relevancy to now a man without an island. From a tribal chief to a chief without a tribe.
But Roman is dedicated to rebuilding everything he once had. And this time, he's got the WWE Universe by his side.
Pure intimidation.
A man who always stands tall, stands proud, and fears no one.
But many fear Roman. Everyone knows Roman Reigns is capable of unprecedented dominance in WWE. The fight is on with Jacob Fatu, and his beast is as bloodthirsty as they come. When the Samoan werewolf locks in, you can't do a damn thing about it.
Just seeing this guy makes me fear for my safety. Jacob Fatu tears people apart like he's possessed.
There's no doubt that Fatu is a dangerous man. He's unhinged, and right now the Samoan werewolf looks ready to feast. This is going to be a massacre.
And then there's Roman Reigns, the embodiment of greatness on a different level. The epitome of absolute dominance from the moment he sets foot in the venue.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy. Super kick finds the mark.
Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
Definitely some damage dealt to him there.
Yeah, Jacob looked confident going on the attack.
Impressive display of power.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
Sliding back into the ring. Uh-oh, pulling the hair and turning it into a mat slam. Obviously, Roman Reigns is not your average opponent in the ring. So, Corey, what's got to be the strategy here against the OTC?
The best method against Roman Reigns is to simply stay evasive and bide your time. It would be a big mistake to just try and face Reigns head-on, so be patient.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Rotates out and gets the cover. What reflexes?
Looking for the pin.
Cover. Kicks out on a pinfall attempt.
Could be in search of a second win now.
Boom.
Watch this power. What a gut-wrench powerbomb.
That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career. Taking his time, preparing to attack.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and down.
Falcon arrow.
Incredible.
Jacob setting himself up top.
Up high.
Oh!
He's getting back up, straight into harm's way.
Oh, vicious headbutt. And goes back into the ring here. Headbutt, 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 headbutt.
Over and over. So much aggression.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
Running bulldog. Reigns is getting dismantled here.
Yeah, patience remains a virtue when facing off against Roman Reigns. And it seems like it's too late for Reigns to do anything about it.
What's he gonna do to Reigns? DDT! And that took Reigns down.
Uh-oh. Samoan drop. Looking to put the match away here. Got it. No, just a two.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge. Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
Big impact in the corner. Nobody home for the clothesline.
What a crossbody.
Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
The homework done on Roman is paying off.
That's using your head.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
And he just got caught good once again.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Stops that offense from connecting.
What a shot.
Bang! He finds a counter. And he heads back into the ring. A snapmare by Roman Reigns.
Jacob sidesteps that.
How much more can Reigns withstand?
Yeah, impressive offense from Jacob Fatu.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
Is he?
yeah.
Whoa!
Heading back to the ring.
Got them off their feet here.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
And Jacob getting some pushback there.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Ooh, this is ugly. You can tell he's looking to end this here.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Roman's on a roll here.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
And what a maneuver we just saw there.
Into a flapjack. Impressive.
And Reigns reverses.
Kick to the gut.
Dragged around into a neck breaker.
Slowly getting back up. And he is not going to like what's next.
Had an answer for Reigns.
Super kick. Look at this. Jacob is holding in. Kick to the stomach. Puts an end to that. Big boot.
This will turn your lights out in a hurry.
Samoan driver. Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed. Taking things to the top rope.
Up high.
You gotta be kidding me! From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Tossing them aside.
Hope you got your running shoes tied tight, boys. We might need to bolt out of here.
Evasive maneuvering there.
Superman punch from Reigns. After that, it's easy to see why Reigns has been at his zenith. And a stomp to the gut.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Look out! Oops, nobody home.
Left hand.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
Comes crashing down.
Running senton.
Knee strike connects. Oh! And the knee.
A relentless attack being brought to Roman.
Yeah, impressive offense from Jacob Fatu.
Oh my goodness! Into the powerbomb.
And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long.
Roman Reigns in an unusual spot here, extremely vulnerable.
Ooh, turned it into a jawbreaker.
And a strong kick out at one. What a match and win for Jacob.
Here is your winner, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
A surprisingly fast victory here tonight.
There's the consequences of getting caught unprepared. Just goes to show you, you got to be on your toes at all times.